Hey, yo, B, what it do though? Council roundtable, sign it back in real quick. You already know the vibes. Saturday night's main event popping off. I don't know. I might be behind. Not too far behind, but if anything, maybe like 3 minutes behind. So they got this dude Braun Breaker coming out in all black now. I guess it makes sense, have him and Seth Rollins with matching outfits since they're supposed to be a unit. Spread the word that we're live. This is gonna be a good tag team match with Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins versus CM Punk and this dude Sami Zayn. Yo, what's going on, Blaze? You already know. Watching Saturday night's main event. Oh shit! I don't want that audio to get out there, but you already know. B, pull up, pull up. And Blaze said, I'll be on back and forth because technically act like it can't play both stream apps on YouTube. Hmm. You talking about your laptop or something or your phone? Yeah, I hate technology too, my dude. But yeah, be like I'm gonna have to sharpen up my Mortal Kombat skills. I was so rusty today. I normally be wild. And you know what's funny about that? Oh, here comes CM Punk. But you know what's funny about that? Like when it comes to Street Fighter, I don't get as rusty. Like, so like if I ain't played Street Fighter in a long time, playing that game is like riding a bike on your phone. Oh, I'm a cult of personality. I'm cult of personality. But this is gonna be a decent match. That's right. Get to it. I'm glad they didn't do all that showboating the entrance and all that. They got straight to the match. Let's go. What's good, Anubis? You know what I'm saying? They starting off the match squabbling. They're not wasting no time with it, which makes perfect sense. Well, you already know, B. Got that content from earlier today. Got the this dude requested me to play Mortal Kombat XL. Play Mortal Kombat XL story mode. The challenge towers. So check that out earlier today. I see you, Anubis.
That was nasty.
The working man.
What's up? What's up?
All right. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I'm behind or not. I'm at my first commercial break after that Braun
That's,
Breaker clothesline through the commentator's table.
that's where I'm at.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Like I just got in. I got in, took a shower, gave the pet some treats, went to the stove, grabbed my water. Now I'm here.
Cool, cool.
I was at No Dirt Sheets because I saw you playing Red Dead Redemption. Like when I looked up, I'm like, oh, okay, because that's what it said on my PS5. So I didn't know you were on yet. So I stopped over at No Dirt Sheets, dropped him a couple bucks.
That's what's up. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of Red Dead. You probably seen it because you I think we follow each other on PSN.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So yeah. PlayStation be snitching.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, he's playing. Like, damn, like dude,
Yeah.
just want to
Well,
let
I
you know he's playing the game.
on my 4, I used to have it just say appear offline, but then it was hard to like get multiplayer going with your homies because when you try to connect to them, they'll be like, it's telling me it says you're not here. It's not letting
Right.
me connect, even though I put in the request.
And then the other thing is like I'm always logged in. So even when I'm not playing the game,
Yeah.
they'll say I'm on the game. That should just like right now, it says I'm on the game, right?
Let me see. Yep, still says you're playing Red Dead.
And I'm right here with you chilling.
Yeah.
I just be
Nah, I
having
feel.
pause. I have it like on standby for most of the time. So
Nah, I
like
feel.
when I'm ready to play, I'll just, you know what I'm saying? Just tap right back in. Pause.
Hmm. Nah, I totally get it. I totally get it. All right, over there at No Dirt Sheets, somebody he started doing Steiner math. I was like, oh hell no. I love
Shouts out
Steiner
to
math.
King Leo.
Hmm.
That's the guy right there. He had a long night last night. Pause. Like when it came to that Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I saw some of it, but then I was sitting up here going, speaking of which, I got to do my stream.
So you playing that Death Stranding?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm messing with right now.
I played a little bit of it at first. I couldn't really like get into it because it's not really about action. It's all about like the travel and the exporting of
Yeah.
goods.
I just play games like when I play games, if I'm streaming, half the time I try to play something I can pretty much do in my sleep that don't require a lot of attention. Because I just had it as a background when I'm streaming.
Cool,
Because
cool.
even though I talk a lot, it's hard for me to get started. Until someone in chat pops up
Yeah,
and says something. Yeah.
that's right. Shouts go out to King Leo B.
Yeah.
The Wrestleverse in the building. We all putting in this work. We got a busy weekend ahead of us.
Oh, that I meant to ask you. AEW wise. See, I got the Mac. Is that do they play that stuff right away?
When it comes to the pay-per-view,
Anything on AEW? Because I was on there and it was showing me episodes, but I didn't know if it was like that day or whatnot.
for as far as I know, they only play Dynamite.
The older ones, or is it like recently aired? Because I know when I had it on Hulu, I had the Hulu Live. I just watch it. That's how I used to watch everything.
Yeah. Yeah, like they'll play it live. They'll play Dynamite live. Collision, I don't know.
Mm. Does it still say coverage will begin shortly on yours too?
What you
Right now
mean?
on the
Uh
Peacock.
mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any action. Let me see something.
Yeah, right now these dudes, CM Punk is feeling it right now. He caught him with his combo. You know the combo he does when he
Yeah.
finishes off the swinging neck breaker.
Hmm.
Now he's about to catch him up about to hit him up with the GTS. Rollins counters. CM Punk with a Canadian destroyer.
Yeah, I love. Damn, I'm missing all the good stuff. Right now, I don't know. Peacock tripping. Let me see if I can. What? Yeah.
See, I'm watching this on NBC.
Oh, I'm on the Peacock network.
Oh, Bulldog clothesline combo on both Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. CM Punk is feeling it. He's climbing the top rope, looking for that flying elbow, Macho Man style. But he looks mad stink anyway. Here we go. Yeah, that
Yeah,
elbow is so stink.
yeah. Punk, you
No.
talking about Punk's Randy elbow? Yeah, it don't hit. Oh, that's why. Okay, my connection. It's because it's trying to go through my modem, and I don't use my modem for this
Hmm.
because the modem that over here is real old. Like, cause she won't ever update it, so I just use my hotspot, and it has like I got I got really good hotspot.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting up here like, why the
What
hell am
the
I
hell?
catching that?
Why the hell did you do that? Pedigree on Punk because he was doing something real goofy. He gonna kick out that shit. You already know the Oh, Sami
So
Zayn breaks
so
up the
uh
pin.
so CM Punk did his stank Macho Man elbow, and so Seth Rollins countered with the stank pedigree because I hate his pedigree.
Yeah, it's like he didn't counter it, but after he caught him with the elbow and this dude kicked out the pin, like this dude CM Punk started fumbling all over the place, and then he tried to reach for Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker jumps off the ring apron, and that's when he caught him with the pedigree. I'm like, what the hell was you doing in the first place? He looked like he was confused.
Probably a miscommunication.
Yeah.
That do be happening.
Another commercial? Come on. Yo, don't start this shit, man.
Hey, all of mine says is coverage will begin shortly. I don't want to hear you whine about no
Oh,
commercial.
this shit still ain't come on over there?
Nah, I'm restarting my PS5. I know it ain't that, but like I
That's
said,
crazy.
I had to switch networks, and when I was switching networks on there, that's probably what confused it.
That's wild.
Yeah, as long as I can get the damn thing, I'm good.
Another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Saturday night's main event it's TV. What do you want? You get so spoiled by streaming stuff.
Oh, please. The same thing on Raw Netflix. It's the same thing. You get mad ads during that program on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I
you
mean.
gotta
Like,
get that. You gotta get that. Like if you just had the VPN, I heard if you got like a different VPN, you don't have to watch the ads and the commercials.
yeah, the problem is figuring out how to use my VPN on my PS because I have a
Mm.
VPN. Like, it comes with my security.
All right.
And, I don't pay for it. Well, I do, but it's through a different service that I'm a part of.
Yeah.
I take advantage of all the little perks at places I work
Hey,
at.
I feel you. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm like, oh, I can get that for free. I'll take it. I don't care if it's a
Hell
damn
yeah.
sandwich.
At least it ain't the usual stale pizza pies when they try to show appreciation to their employees and
Yeah,
they'll buy a whole pizza pie like we're kids.
yeah,
Like like a regular old pizza pie, no toppings, nothing. And it should be cold. I don't know about you. It's like every job I ever worked at, that'd be the main thing they'll do to show appreciation to the employees. They'll fucking order us a fucking cold, stale pizza pie.
that's ridiculous. Now, you know
that,
what?
that never
They do
happened
that,
to you?
of course. And the
Oh.
worst part is I work in a damn restaurant. I'm like, why are y'all just give us the food we cook here?
Might as well.
No, I'm just saying. Netflix is buying Sesame Street while I'm waiting
Looking
for
at
the Peacock to work.
Oscar the Grouch's gonna be selling work on Netflix.
Yeah. Well, I knew it was all over when they ended up on HBO. I'm like, just stick to being on PBS.
I'm shocked kids still watch that shit. That's a a good
A
thing, of
staple.
course.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a staple.
It's
That's why I
definitely a
get it.
good thing because these kids definitely need some righteousness and some wholesomeness.
Yeah. Well, it was like I never knocked anybody that appreciated Mr. Rogers, and I almost fought people that had a problem with him.
Mr. Rogers beat out, he was definitely the OG.
Yeah. Man, what is wrong with? Is it back on? Because I'm up here getting mad.
I'm still on commercial.
Mm. I need to check. It's probably something wrong with my app. Let me see. See if Peacock's acting fun. It's probably because it's a live event.
Now it's back on. Seth Rollins and CM Punk is trading right hands. I don't even know where the hell Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker at. They're somewhere dead. Oh, double clothesline.
Man, I miss my WE. I miss the WWE network.
Oh, hell yeah.
$10 was a good price.
And you know what I was thinking about? I thought you meant WWE 24/7. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that. That was real good.
I do miss that shit, but
That was on demand if you had cable.
I'm telling you, yep.
I used to watch that, but I like the network too because they was giving me all the good classics.
Yeah, like at first I didn't like the network, but it definitely got better like throughout the years. I
Mm-hmm.
like it now. I like the network now. But it was not like that motherfucker WWE 24/7.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was different though.
Because
That was
nowadays they done manufactured and edited everything out and switched up motherfuckers theme music. They didn't do that shit on WWE 24/7. Everything was still there. I
yeah,
think maybe they switched up some shit, but for the most part, they didn't. It wasn't like chopped up and edited like how it is now on the network.
yeah. Hey, well, 24/7. They didn't do that at all. But on the network, they missed a lot of stuff. Like you could like for a long time you could watch the Raw where Bret Hart kept going, "This is some bullshit," and it was unedited.
So you mean to tell me this dude Bronson Reed is joining? This is so fucking stupid, man.
Who's he joining now?
Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Oh God. Yo, this. So we're gonna forget how these dudes almost killed each other. Like he's
Yeah,
the reason why this dude is on the shelf. So you come back from. This is stupid. And this dude said that shit too. Black Sauce said they was gonna end up joining these dudes. The
yeah,
Bronson was gonna end up joining them. He did say it. But I'm not fucking with it. This is stupid. It doesn't make no sense.
that's what you get for looking for logic and reason.
Right.
That one's on you.
Like we still don't even know these motherfuckers' name. Like what the
Bronson
hell is these
Reed,
dudes' name? The Visionaries.
Seth Braun.
Seth Braun.
Seth is Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. I'm not saying a good name, but as stupid as it is, it might as well be something dippy like that. He's dropped some LBs. It's finally working.
I now CM Punk. That was really not smart. Ooh. Yo, how when this dude Seth Rollins try to not Seth Rollins, this dude CM Punk try to snatch up Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I saw that.
You seen that? You see how his
Yeah,
leg
like I said,
got
it just kicked back in when they was raising his hand.
you see how
Well, they
his
got
leg got bent underneath him when he caught him with that senton?
yeah.
That looked nasty. I hope his leg is all right.
Paul Heyman, yeah.
Now, not Paul Heyman, CM Punk. You seen how he was on his hands and knees when he tried to snatch up Paul Heyman, and then this dude Bronson Reed caught him with that senton.
Oh
It's
yeah.
how his leg just bent underneath his body, like it tweaked a little bit.
It's probably good.
It's
It's
good,
probably okay.
TKO.
It's probably all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Black Saw was right. He was right.
Of course, he was right. And like I said, Steph is the punk that jumps up to get beat down.
This shit is stupid.
Those are some nice Force Jordans he got on though.
Oh, this nigga game always been on point.
Yeah, this is true. I've never known him to not be. I never known him to not have good sneaks.
But I am
Yeah.
here.
Chelsea
Yeah,
Green.
yeah, there's a new match that was added. Chelsea Green against Zelina Vega for the U.S. Championship tonight.
But you know what? I never hated on her, and I never thought she was like amazing. But she's cool. I think that I think that she does need her ring announcer because that girl says it perfectly. When she goes Chelsea Green, it worked.
As a matter of fact, TKO, I'm gonna have to give you a wrench so you can be able to post your match of the days in the chat.
God bless America.
But Piper's a better wrestler than she is, though.
Like they both good.
Yeah,
I never really seen the Isla Dawn chick wrestle like that.
yeah,
But I definitely seen Chelsea Green wrestle. Like she is very good.
yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying she's not.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know.
saying like Piper. I just like when I saw Piper. Piper, like one thing I always liked is when the females that were heavier could move. Like that's why I'm a big Aja Kong fan. Not Awesome Kong, Aja Kong, the Japanese one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you know the saying when I be like, representing for them fat niggas out there. I stand on that shit. Like, not all wrestlers got to be muscle bound. Not like there's fat wrestlers out there that move around just like the cruiserweights
Yeah,
and can
that's
still
why.
put in work.
If you watch old Aja Kong matches, you'll see why I was crazy about her. That girl, I used to be like, first off, her submissions looked painful. Any submission she put on you. Secondly, she moved like Rey Mysterio.
And where's she from? She from Stardom?
She's from Joshi, Joshi Pro Wrestling. It was women way back in the day. This is back when Alondra Blaze was still Medusa.
Oh, okay.
Because you can watch some of them old matches, and them girls in Japan used to go like hard, like beating the hell out of each other.
I used to be a big Alondra Blaze guy. Like when in the WWE when she had beef with Bull Nakano, always like when they went at it, Bull Nakano.
Bull Nakano was another beast in the ring. The way she would move,
hell yeah, especially with that motherfucking leg drop.
Yeah,
I had posted
all that air she
here.
would get.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I had posted it was like months back. I had posted a clip of her catching somebody with the leg drop off the top of the cage. I would have to dig deep for that shit. Pause and look for it because that shit was insane. I posted it around the time when she had got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Well, what's funny is because she was so she was a big girl back then, and then she lost the weight. And I'm like, whoa, when she turned on MILF on me? This was a few years back, but like I said, if you see, like Aja Kong was in WWE also, well WWF at that time too. But on her match, she back fisted a chick so hard that her whole mouth was bleeding.
Holy cow!
That was back when they would kind of showcase women wrestlers. This is like early '90s. That's how I saw Aja Kong for the first time, and I went, I gotta see more of her. Because that back fist was devastating. She called it like the Yaraki. Yeah. I'm like, I need more of you.
But yeah, we about to watch the Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega match for the United States Championship of the ladies.
I really hope Zelina can win it because I've always been a fan of hers.
Ballet, what it do though?
You know, I can't. I've always been a fan of Zelina.
See, I think they should. Like, who is she supposed to be? Like, if she's supposed to be like on some cyberpunk shit.
I think she's just a cosplayer. Because her outfit always changes.
Always a pleasure having you here, Ballet. You know the vibes.
What up, Ballet?
The Capcom like, yeah, we was yeah, that dude King Leo, he gotta get his weight up, B.
King Leo doing something right. He monetized and everything.
Yeah, shouts go. I was talking about the Street Fighter though. Like
Ah,
he was getting washed.
it happens. Yeah, that's right. Get y'all bus back over to the cage. I went outside to my backyard real quick. The baby chicks are
Yeah.
roaming. And it's not right for them to roam around, but I'm like, get your butts over by your cage where you know you're safe.
Yeah, B. We had that content yesterday or last night, I should say, when it comes to the Capcom Fine Collection, and I did this dude Blaze's request. He wanted me to play Mortal Kombat XL. Played that earlier, so make sure y'all check that out, B. Played the story mode of Mortal Kombat XL.
Yeah, then you roll with Sub Zero.
That was on the challenge towers. I
Yeah.
you like when you're in the story mode, you pick various characters within the story. That was a cooler and stuff.
No, it hasn't came yet. I was just checking.
Remind me, I'm just getting my soda pop and getting my chicken fingers.
You good?
Hungry ass.
Okay, so
But yeah, now I don't just play Death Stranding, but like lately I just made it a point to
I
finish any game that I'm playing because I'll zone out real bad and be like, screw this and play something else.
Yeah, I see you was playing that Star Wars. I like Star Wars games. I have
Oh,
this one
me too.
Star Wars shit. I forgot the name of it.
Force Unleashed.
I have Unleashed, but it's not that.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's the one that came out right before Fallen Order, or I think it is Fallen Order. One of them games. Yeah,
I know there
that
was
shit is good too.
my favorite one was on Xbox, even though I'm not an Xbox fan, and that was Knights of the Old Republic.
Mm.
Oh, okay, they're recapping. All right.
Yeah. These dudes here, like this dude
Yeah,
put him on a shelf and now he's cool with him. You can't make this shit up, yo.
apparently they did. Just not well.
He's like, yo, this dude put me on a shelf. I fuck with this dude, yo.
That's what I like to see. That
That's what
kind
I
of
like to
gumption.
see. Take months off my career. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, B. This dude, that's my people's right there. He tried to kill me.
If you're smart, you play this out to where he's like infiltrating.
Fucking retarded ass WWE logic, man.
Like I said, play it out like if he's just joining so he can whoop his ass.
Like, granted, I'm glad he's back too, Ballet. You know, we all love the dinosaur, Big Bronson Reed. But I don't like the reason why he's back. It makes no sense. That's like if when this dude Hulk Hogan had ran over the ambulance truck with the Rock still in there, and the Rock came back and joined the NWO after that. Like what?
Wait a minute.
What sense
So
would that would have made?
is Elena's going to lose? Because I didn't know she was 4-0 against Chelsea Green.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
I said that a few times. I said, yeah, they fight the U.S. Championship is on the line.
but being 4-0, that means she's gonna win. Dang it.
And that'll be ridiculous because it's like why you took the belt off of Chelsea Green in the first place if you're just gonna give it right back to her. Like
This is
Zelina Vega.
WWE.
Yeah, right. Like throw logic right out the window. Like I don't know why I keep giving these motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt.
To quote Jim Cornette, lazy booking. And they keep talking about how she's undefeated against Chelsea Green.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? Mention shit like that. Give them some type of layers to what they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Well, I look like their colors are somewhat similar, a little bit.
They are. They're both red, white, and blue in it. But Chelsea's got some gold. Zelina's got yellow.
Yeah, yellow, gold, like same difference, don't you think?
Yeah. Only thing that's messing me up are Zelina's boots. It's like not matching the motif. Like the color matches, but I'm like, doesn't look like boots.
Oh, damn, she punched her right in her throat.
Damn right. I'll be honest, I am going for your throat. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna punch you right in it.
Shit, you
I
can't
will,
you can't
I will
fight if you
spear you
can't
directly
breathe.
in your knee. Yeah, I'm gonna spear you right in your kneecaps. I'm not going for your chest.
Or
But
the
nothing.
chop block, right? Yeah, the chop block. That move stay grimy. Damn, falling power bomb outside the ring.
Yeah, it was a nice combo.
It's too similar.
It is right, babe.
Yeah.
Only thing that's a difference, a little like makes it more different, is her Mercedes Monet hairdo.
They dress
Yeah,
just like a tag team.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what it looks like. They look.
yeah. So Worlds Collide is on at June 7th. I'm a little
Ooh,
interested in that.
day after my daughter's birthday.
Mm. All
Why you gotta
right.
get you dressed like the secret?
Did
Because
you ever watch?
they're the secret Hervis. Nah, seriously, that's their name.
You know what I miss? I miss the old moves. Like I don't see back body drops no more. I miss the abdominal stretch, even though it did nothing. Oh, Jesse Ventura gonna be there? Man, I miss a lot of this stuff. Oh crap! I'm one over here saying it. That's weirdness. So right now, Chelsea Green is showing domination. Secret Hervis is making sure to tell her to stay on her, and she just missed. Love those rolling kicks. Sometimes I don't. It's not the most flashy move that works for me. It's just crap that I would probably do given the situation. Ah, beautiful. That's a good suplex.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, yo, my motherfucker power just went off for a split second there.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yo, man, that shit be pissing me the fuck off, B. So now I gotta wait for everything to reboot again.
It looked like she did a bank statement into a bad 619.
Yeah, keep me up with the action.
All right, high risk maneuver, distraction. Here comes Piper. All right, setting it up for a superplex. Oh, okay. Looks like a rolling power bomb attempt.
Yeah, ballet. They put it on at the last minute. They announced it yesterday during
Oh, nice.
during the live.
And Zelina retains.
Makes sense.
Yeah, which is why I'm shocked. Hey, don't get me twisted. I've been watching wrestling all my life, and I've been watching WWF all my life. So if I want to say that, I will.
No, that's why I laughed. I feel you.
Yep. Oh, she's
Sometimes it
bleeding from the
shocks
nose.
you. It's like
Chelsea Green
sometimes it
bleeding from the
shocks
nose.
you when they do something right.
Yeah. Dang. Wonder where that shot came from. Because Chelsea really bleeding from her nose.
Yeah, it's loading up right now. You got to give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I was trying to figure out where she got that. Where that happened. And that's when she got more tattoos on her. I'm like, well, that's what happens when you're married to Alistair.
Yo, him and Sisuke was working real stiff last night. Pause.
Well, you know,
It's here.
Sensei was the king. I mean, Sensei was the king of strong style.
I
Strong
definitely want.
style, you lay it in. And I'm
Yeah,
not pausing.
I definitely wouldn't mind seeing a match between them two.
Yeah, see, I ain't pausing because I don't care enough for anything I say that's weird.
Sure, though. I don't care. But you know I'm
I
gonna
know.
say pause to you. Then you ain't gonna say pause. To you.
I'm like, the secret is just to keep going. Anybody draws attention to it, that's where it gets messed up.
Shit, no worries.
Just like when I say stupid crap to my girl. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, hey, you know this is gonna get you screwed. And not in a good way. But I'm like, it's already been said.
Cheese balls.
Thank you, babe. Oh, you got it in the jar? Okay. Yeah, I ain't have cheese balls paws in like years. You know,
Are they
like
Cheeto style or are they the class or what?
you know the ones that be in that big jug in that
Ah, yeah.
the plastic jug. Yeah.
That's why I was asking if it was the Cheetos ones.
No, not even the Cheetos ones. Like the off brand ones. It's like
Ah,
they always be in that big ass jug, that big ass plastic jug.
yeah.
It'll be good. Hell yeah, that could be the new piggy bank. Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into the piggy bank. I killed it.
Yeah. Much as cool as that song was, Jada smoked them.
Hell yeah.
And then when him and Styles got together, they smoked him again.
And the cooler's a nice size too.
They stole it from me the minute he said, "Get rich or die trying." That's a classic. But now you rich and you trying to die. You's a dumb bastard.
Nigga said, anyway, I'ma pop that 9. Call him 40 cent now because he dropped that dime.
Yeah. But like I said, that's why I like those. Like I always like those simple bars. That's like they don't because they're heat because it's so easy and it's like why hasn't anybody said that?
I'm just so proud of rap right now. It's low key, little by little, getting fun to being a rapper again and listening to these motherfuckers beef on tracks and niggas is jumping in the booth. You
Yeah,
got Snoop out here putting pen to paper, going hard. Yo, I listened to that Missionary album like 3 times.
everybody putting pen to paper right now, and
That
that's the good thing because somebody said
telling you,
because he said it best. He's like hip hop is like 50 years old now and it's not celebrated the way it's supposed to be.
yeah. Shit, it's like 55 now. Well, like 53 years. Like 53 years old now.
You want to get technical? That crap is a lot older than that, like hip hop itself, because
Yeah,
breakdancing and stuff. But it's like,
definitely a part of hip hop. Hell
yeah.
yeah.
But it's like I miss that. I miss when you see two groups of people. This is me being old because I used to see this as a kid. You see two groups of people dressed up like they finna, and they look like they finna throw down, and then somebody drops a damn cardboard in the middle of them
You know
two,
what I'm
and a
saying?
boombox
Right.
come on.
And that's how they stop the violence in the hood with the gangs. Instead of the gangs coming together and stabbing and shooting each other, they'll have breakdance battles and pop lock battles.
Yep.
You know, bring the communities together. It was like everybody got to go home and see their loved ones, and everybody had a good time.
Well,
And
gangs to me, people always talk this that, but I'm like, gangs had more integrity back then. It used to be a point where even if two gangs was about to throw down for real, if this was at a party, they at least help the like sometimes they'd help the DJ put his equipment up and get it in the car.
Right.
Because you know the DJ, without the DJ, the girls ain't gonna dance. The girls ain't gonna dance. We ain't getting none. So you got to get them out of the way, make sure they're safe.
Of course, right.
You know, or battle raps. You know, but my problem with battle rap, and this is the last thing I'll say on it, like, but battle rap. When I was growing up, battle rap was you on the stage, a beat play. You don't even know the cat. You know, nowadays they call it a battle rap, but you sit up here writing whole verses about these people, but you didn't know them. You didn't know nothing. There was just a beat that played. Everybody knew the beat, and they get like, you got 20 seconds, go. You got 30 seconds, go. And you had to put out your hardest bar.
Yeah, you got like freestyle. Like that's what made motherfucker at that time. You had to be so witty and think on top of your feet real quick. Because especially if you don't know the person and shit like that, you gotta think on the fly and make that shit rhyme. Oh, they showed
I still remember when Eminem. I remember Eminem against Juice, and he said you couldn't sell 2 copies if you pressed the double album. That was before he put that on the album, and everybody heard that like, damn, that was hard.
Yo, Jimmy Hart was trying. You see that shit? One of the Bushwhackers trying to lick this dude, Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart, like he's about to fuck him up for real.
Jimmy Hart's the last person that. Jimmy Hart's the last person that should be saying something. Jimmy Hart calls everybody darling, even though if you're a guy.
Ooh, yo, at Worlds Collide. You see that? Elio Del Vikingo is going against Chad Gable at Worlds Collide.
Wait,
that's gonna be
Chad Gable or Grande Americano?
Nah, Chad Gable.
Oh man, I want to see a Grande Americano because you know I'm just playing.
No, you right. I thought they was gonna go there. I figured they was gonna have him show up there, but him versus Chad Gable, that's gonna be a fun match.
Well, people keep forgetting Chad Gable can wrestle his ass off.
Hell yeah. But they just book him like a fucking chump. I don't get it.
Exactly.
Like imagine
because he's smaller than Kurt Angle.
But he's
smaller than Kurt Angle. Yeah. Damn, that reverse 450 he hit tripped me out. Scared the hell out of me too.
Just don't make no sense with that dude Chad Gable, B.
That's what happens.
Okay, so now they playing some more stock footage of this dude Cena. They building towards a Cena versus R-Truth match more than likely. Yeah, you see that ballet? That's gonna be a fun match. Vikingo versus Chad Gable, man.
It's a shame that R-Truth didn't, because I remember watching him as Ron the Truth Killings in NWA.
Hell yeah. First he was black NWA champ.
Yeah. Well, he could work and he was real serious, you know. Mm-hmm. But I also get like while people keep dissing the comedy, I'm like, you know what? That guaranteed him a job for life because Vince really does like the guy.
I agree, Ballet. Chad Gable should have been the one to beat Gunther. I agree. Like, I didn't mind too much that it was Sami Zayn. I don't mind too much, but yeah, I agree. Chad Gable beating Gunther, it would have benefited more.
Did you ever watch the Old Worlds Collide?
No, I never did. I always heard of it, but never watched it.
It's good. It's a good watch. Like it's crazy seeing Black Pegasus there, or White Pegasus. I always forget which one he was. That was He Who Shall Not Be Named.
This dude, Benoit Christopher.
Yeah, that was his name. Christophe Benoit.
Right.
Yeah. But it was solid. But you know, I ain't never seen such crazy. It's been a while since I've seen that kind of passion in wrestling fans. Like they really hated Eddie Guerrero and Art Barr when they were Los Gringos Locos.
I love that name, Los Gringos Locos.
Oh yeah, and Art Barr, he'd get the heat by just he'd be outside of the ring doing the swimming motion, saying that they had to swim to get here.
I never really watched them as a tag team. Like I always knew of them, but I never really watched their run as a tag team.
I didn't get to see it till way later, like tape trading before I was able to afford the internet. So that's how I got to see a lot of that stuff. Because I had a homie who was crazy for wrestling because of his father being crazy for wrestling. So he had tapes galore.
Oh God, WWE unreal. They really going through with this shit, huh?
Yeah, but they won't go. They won't show the politicking.
Might as well. Might as well go all the way with it.
You would think, but no. Plus,
Shit.
it won't. The politicking won't be as good as it was back then. I would like to see the old school politicking.
Oh man, having cocaine in the war room.
Yeah. Listen here, brother. I believe that the mega powers should,
Fucking motherfuckers is injecting themselves in their buttocks with all types of needles.
Mm-hmm. Dynamite Kid getting rocked in the face with a sack of nickels.
Yo, who did that shit again? Was it one of the Rougeau brothers?
Yeah, Jacques Rougeau.
Yeah, like he got tired of him bullying him. He just cracked him in the mouth.
Yeah. Sometimes he had to do that back then.
Nah,
Sometimes
yo, hey.
Especially Dynamite Kid. I heard he was horrible.
Yeah. Yep. Ballet said Cody Rhodes better come back ready to kick some ass. Stop being so damn nice, Cody. Of course, like that's what I'm saying, Ballet. Like Cody could be a good guy. I never said, oh, Cody. Well, I wouldn't mind Cody going heel, but he don't have to go heel. He could be that, but he could be a dominant face. Like I'm not gonna take no shit. Like my head is always on a swivel. You're not gonna try to line me up, and I'm just gonna let you line me up. And then when you do line me up, everything's all hunky dory and whoa. No.
Nah. I miss the good old days where after stuff like that would happen, the champion would come walk into the ring to, for his speech or whatever, and then the face they got screwed over would run in and just start whooping his ass.
Yeah. Like, are you a fucking human being?
Yeah. That's what I miss. I miss that where it just
like, yo,
out
why
of
the
nowhere.
fuck you motherfucker just plays you, cost you your championship, whatever. The next day you come in, or the next week you come in. Hi guys, let me get a hug. Yay!
It's so great to be here in what's this town called again? Ew, Corpus Christi.
Yeah. Looking like a complete goof.
We'll never give up. We'll never surrender. Yeah.
Right, Ballet? Like, yo, Kofi used to drive me nuts with that shit. I'm like, my dude, this dude threatened your family, told your family you're not coming home. All types of crazy shit. And your response is to fucking twerk on a nigga? What type of time are you on? I miss those, like, and you still got them faces that's out there, like that's not on that type of time that you got a Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mainly Samoa Joe. That's like the first person I think of.
Oh yeah, Samoa. I mean? Like, oh, you think this is over, huh? No.
And he don't have to be overly serious, male or female. They don't even have to be overly serious. But when somebody yet? No, not yet. It's still on commercial.
Okay, cool.
It's like when if somebody do you wrong, got you on some bullshit, you gotta be mad. Like, have a human reaction.
Too many years of John
We want
Cena.
these people to be relatable. It's all about people relating to. We want to relate to them. That's how motherfuckers get over. If we can relate to them, that's the key.
Yep. Oh,
that's
snap.
So yeah, they definitely bringing back Evolution. Yeah. It's coming out July 13th. Okay, so there you go, y'all. They basically said it's a fact. Evolution is coming out in July. So they made it official.
And it's in Atlanta.
They're gonna bring back Ronda Rousey. Watch. They doing too much though. Like Saturday night's main event, they're gonna have that at the 12th. Like it's already the end of May.
I know, right? I thought man event didn't come on that much.
Yeah, like slow this shit the fuck down, y'all. Like you already got Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank's like what in 2 weeks. They just coming out with the rapid fire pay-per-views and PLEs and special events.
And that makes it hard to have consistent storylines.
Exactly, and it's not even going to be special like that anymore.
Which, once again, that's why I miss Lucha Underground.
Yo, I think they're going to end off the night with the cage match between Damian Priest and this dude, Mac and Savage.
Yeah. Well, if they got Cena and R-Truth right now.
In the middle of the card. That's interesting though. So, wow, Damian Priest is going to be in the main event, or like, yeah, it has to be them because the two big matches. Well, the one big match already happened with the tag team with Seth Rollins and this dude Braun Breaker and them, and now you got this match. So it's definitely going to be the cage match in the main event. That's crazy. Damian Priest, he's about to be in the main event. How many times that happened?
Why didn't he just put the damn towel under his hat and have it hang like a do-rag?
Yeah, that's what he does. Oh, you said why don't he do that?
Yeah, why doesn't he just have it hanging under his cap like a do-rag?
Yeah. I was saying that it would have been better if he would have had a hoodie. Have him walk in the ring wearing the hoodie, and on top of the hood, you have that whole design that's on his face towel or whatever the case may be. Have that shit on top of his hoodie. So when the cameraman is walking behind him, it shows that artwork in the back of his hoodie.
I do like that he's wearing the belt though backwards.
Yeah.
I like that. The best holding of the belt for me was Undertaker. He just dragged that shit to the ring with him.
Yeah, remember the Rockies used to do that shit.
Yeah.
The Rockies he's a drag the belt. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate that shit.
And Naito, you saw what he used to do with the Intercontinental title? He just be taking it, throwing it against stuff.
Yeah, just damn, no type of respect for the belt.
That's good heel work.
So here comes R-Truth.
I didn't know that Cena is 1-2 against Truth.
Ron Cena.
No, John Cena is 1-2 against Truth.
No, that's what's on the shirt. Ron Cena.
Awesome. And I like how he got the doing all the handshaking.
Yeah, he's dressed. Oh my goodness, what is going on, yo? This dude, Truth, man.
I'm still mad him and Brock Lesnar never got a program because Brock did want to work with him.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Brock Lesnar liked him. He thought he was funny. He's like, I would love to work with him.
Really?
Nobody really talks bad about him though. All the wrestlers, no wrestlers got anything really bad to say about the guy.
No, R-Truth. Not everybody loves Truth. You seen his interview on Van Vliet?
Oh yeah,
real good interview, man. Really good interview. Like I think this dude Van Vliet, it's impossible for him to have a bad interview. But I ain't gonna lie, this dude R-Truth fair, he needs to let it go. Yo,
you see the
the fuck out this dude.
You see the song? I divorced my wife to be here. And one guy has a sign that says, "We are awful people."
We are awful people. I see it. Yo, I thought one of his extensions was gonna fly out of his head off that clothesline. Yo, R-Truth, your hair looks crazy. Who said that shit last night? Was it Henny got or somebody said Battle of the Ball Heads?
Yeah. He could just be patched up.
He look
'Cause, like, when
he
all
got
my hair is
the fire
when
marshal Bill scalp.
like, because I got some scars on my head, and whenever I shave it, people go, "You missed the spot." I'm like, "No, I can't do anything about it. Those are scars."
Oh damn! The hell you
Yeah,
been through, my guy? Sheesh.
I got hit in the head with an air conditioner when I was 6. You know, but it looked like,
God
yeah,
damn! Shit!
yeah, it was an external air conditioner. It messed me up.
That is fucked. I'm definitely sorry to hear that.
Nah, that was a long time ago.
Oh, I forgot. Damn, that's a damn shame. We forgot about the heavyweight championship.
Right?
That's gonna be the main event, and
Oh,
that's how
okay.
you know. That's how you know these motherfuckers don't build no type of story. See how easy we forgot about the shit?
Yeah,
That's my prime example. It's just a match.
hairline or not, R-Truth looks about the exact same as he did when I first saw him wrestling.
True that. True that.
Same build and everything.
Yo, Cena's beating the shit out of R-Truth though.
Yep.
Uh-oh. R-Truth's he about to do Cena's combo to him. Ah man, he's falling for his same combo. What a bum. Really, my dude, you be doing the same combo for like 2 decades. Do you fall for that shit? How you doing? How you don't want to counter your own combo?
Because he's a heel now. He likes the knowledge of a baby face.
Oh my god.
Why his 5 knuckle shuffle looks better?
I
Well, he
now
was a
this look
dancer.
that shit got a little close there.
Yeah.
He
That's
almost
why
he
I said it
almost
looks better.
won. Yo, he almost won.
He looked better. It looked better, but it's like, what are you gonna do? 50 the STFU for real. Let's bite his damn wrist.
You know why I think R-Truth was doing that? Maybe he can't do his moveset like how he used to do, like the ass kick and the lie detector and shit. He probably can't do those moves anymore.
That badass kick he would do, the side
Yeah,
kick where he twists in the air as well.
yeah. That
Yeah.
axe kick when he spins with it and all that. He probably can't do that shit no more.
Well, he's 53 years old. I'm surprised he can go as well as he
Yeah.
does. You know what I mean?
Nah, I agree. That's all I was saying. That's probably it gives him a reason for him to do Cena's moveset because he can't flip around like how we used to. Remember, this dude used to flip all over the damn place.
Yep. As K Quick and as
Mhm.
R-Truth and Ron Killings, all of it. And didn't he just come back from major surgery on his leg?
Yeah, he almost lost his leg.
Yeah. So he probably got to take it easy. Hit him with
Yo,
the damn title.
is Cena starting to show remorse?
This is for that cigarette.
You're gonna kick him right in the dick. Watch.
Yeah.
Bop.
That's right. Low blow him.
He's
There
like,
we
get
go.
the fuck out of here.
You know what I would have preferred? An eye poke. I don't know why. Also
Oh
miss eye
man.
raking. They don't do eye rakes anymore. Remember those?
Hell yeah. Remember that? The eye poke?
Yeah, and the eye rake. That just
Flair was known. Flair used to catch you out of nowhere with the thumb to the neck, like pop.
hey, beautiful though. That's good cheating.
They really come out of nowhere, like, and the belt shot. Pack them up.
Only problem is now they're 2-2. R2 to Cena, according to the record. There we go.
That match is like
Orange
what,
socks
5
have got to
minutes?
go though. Them orange socks ain't it. And actually listen to R-Truth's music. Like I've listened to a lot of his songs.
Ron Cena.
Yeah.
I expected nothing less.
Me neither. But like I said, now they're 2-2.
Like
Technically,
I
they got to go
definitely.
best. They got to go best of 5.
Only thing I expected, I thought this dude Cody Rhodes was gonna show up and cause Cena. That would have been pretty cool. To tell you the truth, like why not just have this dude Cody Rhodes pull up, cause Cena the match? It's not like the belt's on the line, and build that heat between Cody Rhodes and Cena.
They could have done that.
It would have been a moment. It would have been a nice moment, and everybody wins. It would have heated up. It would have heated up their feud more between Cody Rhodes and Cena, and this dude R-Truth would have got a pin. He would have got a pin over a WWE champion, which is John Cena. It may not have been a clean pin, but a pin nonetheless, and it wasn't his fault that what I'm saying, that Cody Rhodes came through and beat up Cena. It wouldn't be his fault. So
Hey, wait a minute. You know what else they don't ever cover on here? Like the fact that Karrion Kross is the reason a lot of these guys have turned.
good point. Remember, he
He's the
was the
reason
guilt.
Drew turned heel. He's the reason. He's the reason why the New Day switched up.
Yeah,
They
he
don't
was the
bring that
guilty
up.
conscience. Yeah, when he stayed in Xavier Woods' ear.
Yeah,
And
they.
and it's like that they don't. This is what I'm talking about with these who's the long. They say, "Oh, let Triple H cook. Let him cook." He don't know what the hell he's doing.
And I'm
Because
like,
if you knew this is the plan, if you knew this was going to be the plan, you would insinuate this shit like, "Oh, let's not forget the
yeah,
guilty conscience from this dude, Karrion Kross. He's the one that's creating all this anarchy behind the scenes, and he needs to be stopped. He's a
yeah.
bad influence amongst these wrestlers. He's turning these wrestlers, making these wrestlers go crazy, making these wrestlers paranoid. He needs to be stopped. No, nothing.
And I wish
He's
that it would have been
he's
nice if he
barely
did
on
that to Cody.
TV now.
He could have
Remember,
done that to Cody.
yeah.
He could have been messing with Cody all the time. Like, I love when he goes TikTok. People don't get that, but he's been doing that since he was out here in Vegas. He would always be like, he'd always be TikTok as in your time's almost up, as in your ass is almost mine.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's been the one always in their ear.
Exactly. And they could have built off of that. Like, yo, this dude is like a bad influence when it comes to the locker room. He got all these people spazzing out, wilding out, and turning the whole roster upside down. He needs to be stopped. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why that's why that work shoot worked so much, because it was like, he meant a lot of that shit. Like you said. Yeah, you got any idea?
And this
Here you
shit
go.
is so
Oh wait, that's
weird.
too good.
It's so weird. He did that shoot, and then it got over with the people. He ended up selling mad merch. I didn't even know he even had merch.
Yeah.
And then what y'all do? Y'all take him off TV after that? Yo, Triple H is a cornball, man.
That's what they do. They don't like you getting over on your own. Especially if they give you crap. They don't expect it to work.
Like, and whatever happened to this shit be the new administration? Whatever happened to that?
Yeah. And I remember watching him on Conan because Disco Inferno helped train him. And he was saying, he told them when he was left when he got fired the last time, he's like, for me, there's good ideas, there's great ideas. He said, good ideas, they're good and everything, and great ideas are the ones. No, he said, there's good ideas, there's great ideas, and the ideas that get you money. He said, so I would always try to pitch ideas to them all the time. Anything they want, every chance. He's like, the worst that happens is no. And he said they would let me talk, but then they wouldn't do nothing. And he's always been a good talker. He always been good at talking you into wanting to see his matches.
Yeah, like I remember his promos he cut when he was in Impact. Remember,
Yeah.
I think wasn't him and John Morrison, wasn't he like a tag team or a little stable?
For a little bit, but
yeah,
he was always like him on his own. He like even when he wasn't signed anywhere, he would always do this on YouTube. So he's always had content. He's got
Henny
tons
God
of
with a
videos.
doodle. What's good, Henny God? He said R-Truth turned himself into Black History. Hell yeah. Our truth, and that's the thing. Everybody loves truth. Just like what you had just said, Manubis. Like you don't hear one person say anything bad about truth. Everybody loves truth universally.
Yeah, even back in the day, he always said good guy, works hard, listens, and he makes you laugh.
That
And
dude,
whatever stupid thing they gave him, he made it work.
you know what I'm saying? Like that dude right there, be definitely a future Hall of Famer, without a shadow of a doubt.
I just wish they would. I wish they would have went in more with his heel stuff, but I get why they didn't because he is good at the comedy, but he's a good heel too.
Yeah.
He's good at being serious when he wants to be. But they did the same thing to him in TNA. That's one of the reasons Conan went off on them because he had needed surgery then, and it was like wouldn't help him with nothing. But
So
then
Blaze said, "Hold on, Blaze said, I'm not really feeling not really feeling Saturday Night's main event. This feels like an episode of Raw in 2012, which was a bland year for WWE. Yeah, like Saturday Night's main event is nothing but a glorified house show.
of course it is. I've never denied that. Like it's not the big spectacle, which is weird because it used to be a big thing because they wouldn't do it often, and it was something to get. So you didn't have to get it on pay per view. This was an NBC exclusive.
Yeah,
But hell, they also had a late night
oh
talk show
shit.
back then. If you remember that, they used to have a Saturday night with Bobby Heenan and Vince McMahon. It was like kind of like
Hold on. Cena and Jey Uso pulled up backstage. They have bumped into each other. Hold on, let me hear what they got to say. Say something, Oos. You know, sit there like you about to cry. What is up with the faces in this fucking industry, man? Why look
and
you about to cry?
why would he? That seems like something Cross would have said. Leilani
Yeah,
Kai.
I
Holy
got a lot
fuck.
of legends in the building. Yeah, man, got a lot of legends.
No, I remember watching her. She used to kill. Tatanka.
If you're gonna play the audio in the background, just make sure you mute up and stuff because you already know how YouTube and Facebook give it up.
I don't even have the audio playing. I got my headphones on.
Oh damn, I was still able to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, you good now. Whatever you're doing now, you good now. Because from before I was
Okay.
able to hear
No,
it.
it's my headphones around. I'm wearing my headphones around my neck so I can kind of hear. Only
Okay.
turned it up just so I can hear Cena and Jey Uso.
Yeah, me too. That's what I had muted up to hear what Cena and Uso had to say. Cause I'll never forget that shit. It was one time they lit my shit up with all different types of timestamps.
Oh yeah. Now they
Like,
do that.
oh, copyright issue with this, copyright issue on that, copyright issue on this, copyright issue on that. I'm like, God damn.
They did that to me when I was living with my aunt. She'd be playing her music real loud. And I'm like, I'm getting hit by record labels for everything.
Yeah, like what the fuck? It's just a little piece of audio. Like, don't care, copyright issue.
Yep. And I'm like, I'm not actually playing it.
Like they picked that shit up like, man, like a detective or something.
Can't believe they got Leilani Kai there though.
Yeah, good shit.
No,
What's
I mean
going on, Tove?
legend.
Yeah. Cena's coasting on autopilot. This turn ain't hitting. Pause.
Because he
Totally
doesn't
agree.
Because when he wanted to do it was years ago, and they didn't let him do it. Because he had a
It still could have worked now, but they don't have no plans for this dude.
well.
That's my main thing. Like, this dude don't know how to plan.
Remember that? Remember? Did you ever hear that interview when he said he's like, when I was going to turn heel, I had special gear made, I had a theme song ready, and then they didn't pull the trigger on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead, this felt like you said, it's so rushed and nowhere. It's just all right, shock value ending, but
yeah,
it's better when he actually feels like doing it.
TKO with a doodle.
Yo, what up?
What's up?
What you think of the show so far, sir?
Ain't really not aside from Bronson Reed showing up, ain't really nothing special.
I think that shit is so dumb. Like, this dude put you out for months, and now, matter of fact, it wasn't him that put him out, but he did put him on the show from before, but not recently. Because remember, didn't he catch him with the foot stomp on that damn car?
You know what? Their excuse is gonna be? Bronson Reed injured his ankle in War Games because of Punk. That's what the excuse is.
Okay.
It was War Games, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. I was thinking it was Braun Strowman, but it wasn't. It was that freak accident at War Games.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna use.
But you know what I'm saying, it still don't make no sense, like what I was saying, because for Seth Rollins and this dude to be in such a heated feud, and for them to just be like, well, whatever. And these motherfuckers still don't got a name. Why they don't have a name yet?
Yo, Black Star, I'm convinced you're a mole, dude. Because how the hell are you right about all this shit?
How do you think they keep stealing the ideas? They're like, they just wait for him to say something. They're like, we don't got to cut him a check.
Yeah, B, we on the road to 900, B. We gonna get there. Like I said, whoever did a sub up, make sure you do, B. TKO, I'm gonna have to give you a wrench and shit. I think when I give you a wrench, you'll be able to post your match of the days in the chat.
Yeah, we'll see.
Word.
I'm gonna have to make you see that Aja Kong Manami Toyota match. I can't believe you never saw that.
Yeah.
This dude, Damian Priest came out like Batman just now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Priest, at least he's not flying down the ring like Taker did.
You remember he did that shit? That was I like theatrical shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, because that's what wrestling's supposed to be. Wrestling's supposed to be sometimes.
I mean, I appreciate the fact that he tried it and I knew what he was going for. I'm glad he only did that shit once.
Yeah, totally agree.
You know, this looks like old school Raw. Either old school Raw or In Your House. That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, and he got all that shit. The music I played yesterday, that's from the new album Juggernaut. One track is called Dreams. The other track is called Unvictory. I made that word up, I know.
There we go. Good. None of that waiting for the bell to ring nonsense.
Bella,
Yeah.
you could do me a favor real quick. If you can you post the Juggernaut album in the chat? It's on YouTube. All you gotta do is type it up on YouTube.
Already going for there we go. Getting some weapons.
Yeah, I'm glad. One thing about these feuds is that they're not waiting for the bell ring. I like that shit.
That's what feels real. It's like we done already fought about 3 or 4 times. Why we already know what's gonna happen. Gonna whoop your ass. I ain't waiting for nobody to tell me to.
I'm just glad they didn't start out doing wrestling holds. That's another thing.
I could definitely appreciate that. They did that. They did that with the tag team match also at the beginning of the Saturday Night's main event. I could definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, wrestling should only be used when you're having a match. When you're in a feud, you're fighting. I don't got time to be looking graceful. It's supposed to look ugly and gritty.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll even say I'm like that tag team match was pretty cool. Like I don't know what the hell Sami Zayn was after the match. Like this dude Sami Zayn was dead.
Yeah,
CM Punk was holding that match down more than anybody.
and he the oldest one there.
Right? You see that shit, right? CM Punk was wilding.
But you know what? I liked the part I liked about that end was him trying to grab Paul. That looked real. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like that
He's
looked
like,
like
I'm
how
tired of your
somebody who
shit,
just
nigga.
lost.
Come here.
Yeah, like you know, you're trying to execute a plan that is going to fail. That's what it looked like. I'm like, that looked more realistic to me. I like when it's those little touches added to it.
Oh man.
I like a match where it looks like, well, you know, we're like, 2 minutes in and they're already tired and worn out. I'm like, yeah, because most fights don't even go 2 minutes.
Right.
What the fuck? What type of commercial is this? These dudes
Mine just,
putting down their pants? What the? Oh, for dude, I got dude wipes.
yeah, you know what? All I have is, see, I'm watching it on Peacock. You know what I get? I get the Peacock symbol and it keeps saying, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. That's it.
Oh, okay. So I should have figured. Like every time it goes on commercial, it pulls that up. Okay, got
Yeah.
you.
Because I'm streaming it instead of, you're watching on TV. So that's what I get.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. Which is okay, but give me something. At least with commercials, I have some visuals. Instead of this thing looking like it's trying to freaking hypnotize me.
Right.
Like I'm waiting
Man,
for that creepy little chick to come out of the TV.
when I watch Raw on Netflix, they give me like some type of visual too. But so
That's what I mean.
Yeah, like
I get
yeah, when you watching Raw on Netflix, they'll have the ads and shit. But he's saying that I guess on
Peacock.
Saturday's main event on Peacock, that's the type of time it be on. Because I never watched Saturday Night's main event on Peacock. I always watched it on NBC.
Well, like I
Yeah.
said, it says, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right. It just keeps flashing it. So that's my visual.
They
That's
gotta
nothing.
they gotta keep reminding you, don't go nowhere. They're gonna be right back,
Yeah, well, I already left. I had to go throw my ice cream away.
Right.
I was sitting back eating some ice cream. I don't give a damn. I put in a good day at work. I deserve ice cream. Nah, but for real, everything good with you, man?
Ooh, TKO?
Yeah.
TKO, you still there? Yeah.
I thought it was my network freezing or something. Okay, cool.
I think TKO has probably stepped away real quick.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, whenever I'm talking to you on these streams, I'm always doing it from my cell phone. Like I have a laptop, but I don't really be using it for that because I walk around a lot. It's a lot easier for me to convey my thoughts when I'm moving.
Yeah, I noticed you when you be on your channel and shit, you be pacing.
Yeah,
I used to be like that too. I ain't gonna lie. Like if I'm on the phone with somebody, I'll be pacing too. Like I don't know, it's just like a comfort type thing.
yeah. Well, my sister told me because when I first started, I didn't do that. Making vids and stuff. And she told me from talking to her, she's like, whenever you're sitting down to talk to me and you're not moving, it feels like you're reading a script or lying to me. She's like, I can tell you're into what you're saying when you're walking around and you're moving, like hand movements and stuff.
Sounding robotic like Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like okay, or like WWE when Vince was writing everybody's freaking scripts.
Oh God.
All
When
that
he was writing for Roman Reigns. He wrote for Roman Reigns.
All that micromanaging shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm never gonna forgive Vince for that suffering succotash promo he gave to
Oh
Roman.
dear.
You
no.
sneaky, sniveling, suffering succotash, son.
You know what?
And I
Speaking
heard
of
that,
that
I'm
crap,
like, what the fuck?
God, I'll tell you what hurt
He
me.
thought he killed it though. He was like, yeah, you like that, right? No, we don't.
No, he killed me when as a matter of fact, it had to do with R-Truth. When he had him saying, whoop, there it is. 30 years later. What the hell?
Okay,
I'm like, you gonna make him do the Tootsie Roll next? What the fuck?
It should be back on now.
Crazy thing with Truth, he probably would have got that shit over.
And he go, "What's up?" Whoop, there it is. I'm like, ugh.
My dude been performing that same song for like 40 years.
He really has. He really has. That's the crazy thing.
Well, he had that song in TNA. That was his. That and the 3 Live Crew song that he had with Conan and Road Dogg Jesse James.
That nigga,
Yeah.
all truth is like the Steve Hightower of WWE or wrestling as a whole. Remember, Steve Hightower always had that one song, "When the Funk
Brett me off a piece
Hits
of that funk,
the
or Brett me off a piece of that funk.
That's all truth right there.
Oh man.
Which is funny because his music catalog ain't bad. Just like I'm probably in the minority, but I actually heard the Time Is Now album, and I heard that song Cena
I
did with
bought it.
Mercs.
I
I
bought
bought
that.
I bought that album too. I heard it
That-
too.
I thought it was good.
I liked it.
Props
I'm
to
not
Johnny.
ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say it.
I did too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Cena's album was good.
Did you
Glad
hear
he
his
only
other
did-
stuff? Like when he's
I'm glad
featured
he
on other
only did-
rappers?
I'm glad he only did one though. But yeah.
Well, he did one with Murs too. That was called Hustle. He did good
Oh
on that.
yeah, I heard. Yeah, that
Yeah.
song was good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I just ain't heard the one he did with Wiz Khalifa.
I don't think
Yeah. It came
Yeah.
out. It was on the I think it was on 2K15.
Yeah, I just didn't get to hear it.
Yeah, it's
I
on
didn't.
there.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either. So I'm glad Cena only did one album though. So I'm
Yeah.
good with that. I'm good with that.
But let's keep it real. Cena's not the first wrestler to cut an album, especially like when all the old school wrestlers would be in Japan, they cut rock albums, they had soul albums, country albums.
Yeah, I remember wrestlers got into music, and some of them were nice.
Some.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
a man, Hulk.
yeah.
And yet we all still like that song.
emphasis on some.
Yes. Which, and I'm gonna keep saying this, is still to me a crime that Cyndi Lauper's not in the Hall of Fame.
That ass though. You right.
That's a
Right.
crime.
That ass.
I mean, Andy Kaufman finally got in, thank God.
There's
And
a
if you
lot of
don't,
people that should be in the Hall of Fame, but are not.
but what I'm
Ooh.
saying is Andy
Wait,
Kaufman.
hold on.
Sorry.
Will you said again, TKO? I didn't hear what you said.
Nah, I was just agreeing with him. That
Oh,
a
okay.
lot. Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Like,
like
did you ever
what
see
said.
Andy
But
Kaufman's
we,
work as a wrestler? That dude, he understood it. He understood it. His rivalry with Jerry Lawler was legendary to me.
well, let's get back to this match though. You know,
Yeah.
right now, this dude caught him with the South of Heaven.
I like how they copied each other's finishes. That was funny.
Of course.
That's all. I think that's always funny. Like I really encourage it from time to time.
Yeah. Steal their finishers. Stealing finishers to me is like stealing bars. That should be the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, like
Right.
it calls for it when it comes to a heated feud. I could
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
Like stealing styles, that's important. You know, I'm thinking about it as from a rapper perspective. When I'm battling,
Speaking
if I
of-
stole your style.
Speaking of stealing moves, like that dude CM Punk doing the Canadian Destroyer. Like
Right.
everybody can do that shit now.
I mean, everybody's doing that, but it ain't as overdone as the super kick. So,
Oh God. The spear.
Not yet. It will be
the,
soon.
su- the most overdone, the super kick's the most overdone. Second most overdone would be the spear, but
Yeah.
I think the spear is the second most overdone move.
To me, the ultimate stolen finisher that is no longer a finisher and it should still be a finisher, the DDT.
Well, yeah.
The
But
DDT should still be a finisher.
If I'm Jake the Snake, I should be getting a check every time the DDT is used.
I don't care if you modified it to a double arm DDT. Give me my money.
Right. Exactly. Like I was the first one to do that shit. Now y'all do it like a regular move. Fuck you.
Yeah. But the thing I like about that move and I like South of Heaven is because those were accidents that got over. Like Jake messed up a face lock of some sort and he fell backwards and it worked. And that South of Heaven, same thing. Damian Priest messed up a choke slam.
And
And he's like,
roll with it.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
You seen that shit?
A concerto by Priest. Damn.
Well, who wanted a concerto? Somebody wanted a concerto? It was Josh. Yeah. Damn, Josh, you missed it.
I didn't. They're setting it up right now.
Yeah, he about to do it right now.
That's still crazy.
So you ahead of me, TKO. You're ahead of us.
Maybe.
You are.
Good. A little wobble in his step. I appreciate that. Look like you've been in a fight.
Definitely gotta sell it. Gotta sell it, B.
Yeah.
And just like that, Damian Priest wins.
Damn right.
Because that would have been ridiculous if you would have got up after a fucking concerto.
Yeah. Especially since chair shots have been banned for years.
Yeah.
Limping
the
out.
dive outside. What's that called? A La Plancha, I think they call it. The dive.
Yeah.
When you go
Tope Suicida.
Tope Suicida. There you go.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, he packed up Mac and Savage. So that's it, B. This feud should be over.
Yep.
And this dude.
I don't see where else they could go with this, honestly.
I like the look on Priest's face right there. I like it looks like this shit is over.
I don't see.
That was crazy how he was trying to sandwich him with the claymore in between the chair.
Yeah.
I don't see where else this feud. It's got to be over. I don't see where else they could go with this.
Yeah. That's why I said I like the look on Priest's face like that's it. This should be over now.
Exactly. Like leave me alone now, B.
I'm done. We're done. Can we have a beer after this?
Mac and Savage should be allergic to cages now. My dude, you and cages don't get along because you always losing in cage matches.
Bringing the stretcher out. Good. He must be going on vacation.
I would have sent. I mean,
yeah, he should. I think he should.
I think he should, honestly.
Yeah. How are we gonna miss you if you're not gone?
Right.
And then this dude Cena's holding the fucking belt hostage.
So there's nowhere to go with that. Yeah.
He's not going to beat Cena.
He didn't defend the belt against Truth tonight. So I'm like,
yeah, that should have been a defense or something like that. Truth should have won, but now they're 2-2. That's what I was saying. I'm like, according to the record, they're 2-2 against each other. They need a best of 5.
Whammo ballet. There you go. Whammo. That's onomatopoeia, like Batman.
Yeah. One of my favorite villains, onomatopoeia, created by Kevin Smith.
Well, the main event, Logan Paul versus Jey Uso is next. God, I can't believe this match is happening.
I know, right?
You know what's going to happen eventually. You know damn well this is not going to be the first time or the last time. I mean, this is not going to be the last time this dude become #1 contender for a top belt. They're going to get invested in Logan Paul. Logan Paul's going to be around for a minute, especially if he don't do nothing stupid. He ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
Because say what you want, his character works because it's him.
He's not really a character to me. Like
that's what I just said. Because it's him. That's literally him. They say the best ones are the ones who is just them turned up. I wonder if Psycho Clown's going to be there because Psycho Clown is part of AAA.
He is actually. He's actually in a match at Worlds Collide.
Nice.
Yeah, they got Worlds Collide and they got Money in the Bank in the same weekend. Y'all motherfuckers are on drugs.
The same day.
It is on the same day. Holy shit.
It's on the same day, dude. Worlds Collide is going to be at 3. Money in the Bank is at 7. Like immediately after.
What the fuck, man? Like, yo.
That's WrestleMania. That's WrestleMania hour.
Don't they understand that they do this shit too much? Y'all oversaturating the product. Nobody's gonna give a fuck, especially if most of these motherfuckers we don't give a fuck about.
I also
Yeah, I
want
haven't
to. I
followed AAA in a while.
I also want to hear the complaints of people. Y'all be complaining AEW shows are too long. Y'all got 8. It's like 9 hours of wrestling on that week in
That is
one day.
insane.
You're better than me, TKO, because I don't want to hear nobody's complaints. I'll be sitting up here like, that's why I don't have a Twitter.
Oh
Look at them.
man,
Look at the place that we got way too much wrestling. Yes.
we
Remember
do.
earlier today, fucking TNA was earlier today with Under Siege. Or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
I forgot about Under Siege. To be honest with you, I wasn't gonna see
You
it
know
anyway,
about
but
it.
I forgot about it.
And I'm on this channel with y'all, and I don't remember. So that's sad.
I mentioned it a few times, but that's
Look
TNA
at this.
fault though, because TNA had got a lot of chances to catch people
Yeah,
eyeballs, but they keep doing stupid shit.
exactly.
Honestly, I got turned. I immediately stopped care. I mean, I'll see the results just to like know where it's going, but at the same time, I'm not gonna watch TNA. I've been gave up on that shit, and
I
I
gave
gave
up
up
on
Because
them
on.
the
like as soon
first
as you
time
get it,
Tessa got the belt.
because it's like as soon as you get invested, they do some dumb shit that make go a couple steps back.
They
How many
brought back
times you gonna?
Tessa Blanchard for God's sakes.
Yeah, they're gonna put the belt on her eventually. They just trying to test the water. They keep dipping their toe in that pool.
I don't
And
know
See,
why
everybody,
nobody's gonna change their mind about her.
I just thought it was funny when LA Knight refused and everybody tried to clown him about it. He's like, I'm not wrestling her.
and
And
I'm
look at
mad. Why would they even
them.
try to clown him? That's fucking ridiculous.
They tried to clown him like Luke because he knew what time it was, man. Look at everybody that lost to Tessa. Look at all the guys that lost to Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah,
Brian Cage, Sammy Callahan. And
Yeah,
Sammy Callahan was on this was when Sammy Callahan was on fire on
yeah.
he
TV.
With
was
the
a yeah, he was white hot.
OVO over everything. Was it Ohio over everything?
Ohio
Yeah.
versus everyone.
Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, Ohio versus everyone. Thanks.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro,
I said
he was
OVO.
because it's close. It's close. It's very close. It
it
was him and the
really
Chris
is.
brothers because he owns it. He had his own. He had his own promotion in Ohio.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Because
I heard about that. As a matter of fact, him having his promotion out there. I thought it was only like I thought it was only like a school, a wrestling school. I didn't know it was a full blown promotion.
well, every school, well, like a lot of the people that have schools there, they also run events. So same deal.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
that
like
makes sense.
Bruce Martini has one too.
Oh wow, they got Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda. They look good.
Yeah, they got a lot of legends. I like seeing the legends, but I don't mind them showing the legends that's chilling out in the front row.
Barry Windham, if you ever watched his old matches, that guy was so good in the ring.
Yeah,
And I mean, like foot placement, footwork, he just was good. And Mike Rotunda, though, he wasn't no joke. I watched him actually beat somebody up in the ring because the guy didn't want to work. So the guy
yeah,
kept
a
trying,
lot
like
of
the guy kept hitting him for real, and he just grabbed him and started elbowing him in the head and had him on the ground in the headlock trying to calm him down. The guy wouldn't stop, so he kept elbowing him.
you mean you can't tell me this dude didn't stink. That dude IRS used to sweat like crazy, and when because when he wearing that motherfucking that suit, and you
Yeah,
see his arm,
That dude used to wrestle in a suit. You know
yeah.
his shit was drenched. I'm like, ugh.
Well, you know who else used to do that? Mr. Hughes.
But Mr. Hughes didn't really sweat like that. If you remember,
I just that damn finger in that flat top is all I remember. But
he's on Instagram. As a matter of fact, he's still around doing this thing on Instagram. He be going to like autograph signings and all that type of stuff. So
respect.
he's still doing this. He lost a lot of weight too. So
Wow.
he good. He good.
You know, it'd be fun, even though this won't happen. If Jacob Fatu came up and just started beating the hell out of Logan Paul, just for the hell of it, be like, look, I don't need this punk over here trying to take the title away from my family, and then beat up Jay for the audacity.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Like I
He's
don't care
already
what nobody say. Jay Uso, he makes shit entertaining, man. He's
Hey, I never said he didn't.
well. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you
No, no,
personally. I'm
no,
saying
no.
like other month. Well, what I'm saying like it's a booking. It's all
Yeah.
about the booking. They got to put him in something meaningful. But he brings energy.
Oh
And
wait.
yes, he's getting better in the ring. Like they're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, all he do is bite off other people's moves." Everybody does everybody's fucking moves. Like,
Yeah,
don't
I
do
was gonna say that's not welcome to wrestling, but
that. Right.
Also, we really gonna pretend that his brother doesn't do the same moves as him?
right.
Like, what are we talking about?
His
Yeah,
twin
everybody
brother,
just
they don't do the same
this is
move.
they try to compare him to Eugene. Like, we're not gonna do that. And no, there's no shots
Eugene,
for
what the fuck?
like
I was gonna say,
yeah,
don't
because
dip
remember
Eugene.
Eugene used to do everybody's trademark or finisher or whatever.
Well,
And
they made him do that.
there's no shot towards Nick Dinsmore. He's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But come on now. We're not gonna do that.
But you know what I did find? There's a guy on Twitch and YouTube also. He wrestles out, I think, in Maryland or something. Apparently, he gets a check for these yeets because he was using yeet as a trademark way before.
Yeah, remember, he tried to hit him with a cease and desist.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened after that. Like
they
they
give him
settled,
a check.
yeah, more than likely,
He
because
gets a cut.
like within like a few hours after that cease and desist, they was like, oh what? Oh yeah, you can have it. Shit,
Was
that
legally
probably paid off.
trademarked.
They probably paid off that dude mortgage.
Yo, that's what I think happened with Jay-Z and Diamond Dallas Page. Truth be told, I don't think they gangstered him.
That he took that check from Jay-Z and opened up DDP Yoga.
Exactly. Because he's like, oh, it's The Rock, huh? Well, that's a self high five for me. Hand over my money.
Oh man. Speaking of DDP Yoga, and for those out there that's watching the content, appreciate y'all. Before I get to what I was gonna say, right now they doing the entrance with this dude Jay Uso. For those out there,
Yeah.
because there's people out there that be watching, like listening to us, so they don't know what's going on within the program. So I got to keep them up to date.
Oh,
Yes.
Now, people out there saying that this dude, Just Incredible might, or they suggest Just Incredible might go to DDP Yoga and get some help.
oh, I hope so. But at the same time, oh, no, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I ain't gonna lie, like
I
he's a
hope he
piece
gets
of
the
shit
help.
to me. He's a
This dude
scamming
DD,
piece of shit to me. I don't know.
well, this dude DDP's yoga. I mean, he got Lex Luger walking again. So
Yeah, and Lugo wanted the help.
And he got Jake the Snake right. And, you know, Jake the Snake was all messed up, which every time I saw him, it hurt my heart.
Jake the Snake is
yeah,
doing great now.
Yeah, I'm so
yeah,
happy for him. But also,
yeah.
with Jake the Snake, it's one of those things where, dude, I'm surprised you're not more screwed up based on how he grew up.
That motherfucker done every single drug.
Every drink, every drug, everything. But everything happened to him. His father, his sister got kidnapped and killed, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, wasn't he born from pedophilia? He was born
Yeah,
out of that. Yeah.
Grizzly
Yeah.
Smith was on a date with a woman and then ended up doing the woman's daughter. And then the woman called him and said, well, y'all got to get married. That was Jake's mom.
Like Nick,
And already that's messed up. I'm like, no, what?
Unreal.
this nigga been through it all.
Yeah. Which is why I'm happy that he's, you know what I mean? I like to hear when people get better. But I'm surprised that he got better because you don't hear that happening often.
Yeah. He probably seen all of his comrades, dying and shit. Like a lot of wrestlers. Remember, it was a time the wrestlers was dying left and right, just dropping like flies.
They weren't even hitting 60. Yeah, they weren't even getting to 60.
They wasn't even getting to 50.
No, I know, right? I remember a lot of that. Hell, you look at the ECW roster, almost all of them are gone.
Right.
Sad, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, I ain't gonna lie, my eyes watered a little bit too when Taz's eyes watered up when Sabu had passed. Like
right?
That shit hit hard. And I'm not even a big Sabu fan, you know what I'm saying?
I
It sucks
was.
that he passed. It sucks that he passed, of course, but
No,
it
I get it.
hard. Like I get it. He is part of us, as wrestling fans, we're watching the product for so damn long.
He got stolen from by everybody. Like he got his style, the way he was doing stuff people just weren't doing back then.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
Right.
Paul Heyman said, he's like, Paul Heyman said Sabu should be way richer and way more famous than he is.
Yeah.
He really should have, but part of that is because of him. But,
Yeah, like but what I like about Sabu is that he's not bitter about it. He straight up said, yeah, that's me. I did that.
I think he didn't want to like sell out. I think that
Yeah.
was like his main thing. I
I
could be
mean,
wrong, but I won't be surprised if he was on that type of time.
like kayfabe to the day he died. Yeah. It makes sense because his uncle, like,
I got the dispensary commercials.
because you remember, like, apparently the Sheik was the same way. The Sheik always stayed in character. He said, even at home, he was in character. Not the Iron Sheik, the Sheik.
yeah,
Yo,
the
that is fucking
Yeah.
amazing. I've never seen a weed commercial in my life.
Really?
That's what I said. They showed that they just showed a dispensary commercial.
I still have. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. That's what I get.
Like, if you want to get some good ass trees, come over here at our dispensary.
That's how you know things are bad. You got to sell weed. Like the homie said, that's
A
how you know
whole
when things you only
commercial.
sell weed when you're going broke.
right.
You know times is bad when you got to start selling weed.
I thought I would never see the day. Here comes the Maverick.
Yep. It's this D-Lo chest protective vest he wearing.
Yo, you crazy.
Shit.
Like
he
everything
threw-
just screams douchey. It's perfect. He's perfect douche.
He threw his gum at somebody. Yo, him and MJF with that nasty shit, throwing gum at people. That is so disgusting.
You know who did that the best? Mr. Perfect. He spit it and then hit it.
Right.
Yeah, at least with that, he has some, you know what I mean? And he'll give you time to move out the way.
Yeah.
It's not like these motherfuckers, they be next to you and throw the gum at you.
Hey, where's that old couple at? There used to be an old couple always at ringside, especially at Raws. It was like this old lady and this dude with long hair. I was just thinking about that. Me and my mom used to always spot them front row.
I tell you who else I spot the front row. Dude with the green shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
didn't he
that
go to
dude-
AEW? Didn't they say, oh, he's not acting loyal now because he was at front row of AEW?
Man, fuck that. He go to every wrestling event front row.
There you go,
He
right
don't
there. As a
just-
matter of fact, there's
Yep.
no green shirt guy. He's right there.
I would.
Exactly.
If I
He
could
be
afford it, I would. I'd be at every one. Screw it. Good or bad.
Yo, but that dude be everywhere. Like even out of the country. Like I don't know how much money he got, but he be everywhere.
He worked there. He got dirt on the motherfuckers. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
He knows what he's got the pictures.
You know where the bones is buried. He's like, yo, y'all don't want me to expose y'all? I want front row seats to every single event that y'all got for the rest of my life.
Yeah. And you know my sources are legit. He's like, Dave Meltzer ain't got shit on me.
Shit. I make TMZ bow down. The fuck? Give me my damn front row ticket. Stop playing with me.
Yeah. I am hard copy. I am a current affair. Them old ass tabloid shows. It's the real Inside Edition. Why do those names sound pornographic? I don't get that.
Yeah, Inside Edition sound hella crazy.
A current affair. Those all sound like titles of movies you shouldn't be buying.
Current affair, like, I never understood what the hell.
Logan Paul got the advantage. He turned
Yep.
up right now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably the last commercial. So
Thank God the commercials is oh man, it's just ridiculous. How many
only
times they're
like
gonna show douche wipes? When you said ballet douche wipes?
dude wipes.
I like
wipes.
dude wipes though. Dude wipes is pretty good. I got my lady had bought me a few packs.
Yeah,
Cool.
this is the last match. I'm assuming this is going to be the last commercial because it goes off at 10,
Yeah.
and they don't get overtime on NBC. So
Yeah, now NBC don't play that. NBC don't let nobody go over. It don't matter what's going on.
Tonight? Where they at tonight? Saturday night's main event.
Where are they?
I'm looking it up.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, and I ain't forget y'all. I'm about to post a Juggernaut album in the chat. Give me a second. I was gonna post it.
Oh, they're
I'm
in
trying to
Tampa,
find. Give me a
Tampa,
second.
Florida.
Oh, they're in,
Florida.
oh
All
yeah,
right.
they're in Tampa. Yeah.
Yeah, Tampa.
I'm trying to find that shit on YouTube because it's here on YouTube, but it's just acting stupid. Like it's on my topic page. Because I don't know if everybody got Apple Music and shit, Apple or Title, whatever the case may be, all that fly stuff. But my material is everywhere. But since y'all mainly my YouTube family, I'm gonna show you that it's on YouTube also. I'm gonna start posting on SoundCloud again too. When's the last time you posted on SoundCloud, TKO?
It's been a long time.
I
And I
was thinking
never got the post on it. Hell, when I was doing the music, we were still on Reverb Nation.
oh wow, damn.
Yeah,
I still got shit on there and Audio Mac.
and Bandcamp.
I still got material on there and shit. Deezer.
Yeah, all the stuff I
Yeah.
had on MySpace, I deleted my MySpace page, so that's gone. I don't even remember why I had a page. I think somebody made one for me, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
MySpace need to make a comeback. I used to love MySpace.
It was fun. It was better than Facebook to me. I just
It
liked it.
was. I like seriously, like especially like like when it came to you creating your page. Like yeah, you could create your page and make it your own on Facebook, but you could get more into detail when it came to MySpace.
Yeah. And I like when I used to go to my page, my music would just start playing. There wasn't no had to press play.
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't stand when he does the hip toss, the hip attack. I don't know. There's only a few people I like watching do the hip attack.
That shit look like it hurt though. I ain't gonna lie. It look like
Because it's all butt cheek. It's all.
I mean,
It's all.
his whole family does the hip attack, other than Roman. So
I like Oscars.
yeah,
Dave, I don't even know if you're able to hit that link. Fuck. That's supposed to be the Juggernaut album right there. I don't know if y'all going to be able to hit that link. Moonsault from Logan Paul. Oh, psych. Jey Uso counters a moonsault with the double knees.
I want to know how the hell does Jay wrestle with a grill on? That's crazy.
Right. He better hope one day he don't swallow it by accident, pause.
You know what?
That dude wrestles with a grill on and Air Force Ones. That's wild.
That's
Oh, it
probably why
worked?
I like the
Thanks,
New
Valet.
Japan. At least in New Japan, they wear mouth guards.
Yeah.
Ballet, see if you're able to post it. See if you can post it in the chat. I'm doing a little an experiment real quick.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a detachable grill or if it's like permanent, like Juveniles was.
Like the implant.
It's definitely detachable. If that shit wasn't, that nigga's. Do you know how bad that nigga's breath will smell with a permanent grill?
Yeah, if it was implant, yeah, because he would have to really keep up the maintenance on that shit.
One dude does it with Windex. Some rappers like, I have to clean it with Windex. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
you can't use like when it comes to certain shit like that, you can't use regular toothpaste. You gotta use like a special type of gel or something.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I think
Oh,
it's funny to
Buckshot
see grill.
Lariat. Sweet chin music counted as the Buckshot Lariat. I'm about to mute up because they about to start heating up the match. Okay. I'm about to mute up real quick. So I definitely want to see what they got going on with this.
Oh man.
15 years. Dang.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you ain't Ricky Dozan. You ain't winning with no chop.
Appreciate that, Ballet.
What
Yeah,
the
it works.
hell? Well, what the hell? Yo, what the hell is Cena doing?
Cena's on his bullshit. I ain't get
Does
there
he,
yet.
Yeah, I ain't there yet either.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I like how they took it back with the old school turnbuckles. Also,
Yeah.
definitely like that touch.
Yeah, little stuff like that I appreciate. And I like when the building looks like this. It doesn't have to always be a stadium.
But what they need to do, they need to mention. Remember, Jay Uso's the one that eliminated John Cena, so this makes sense. But they
Yeah.
have to mention this that he eliminated him at the Royal Rumble.
Jay Uso brought it up earlier.
Okay, cool.
He brought it up earlier when they were talking.
I didn't catch that part, so cool. Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, he did.
Here comes Cody Rhodes.
Adrenaline.
That's right.
Hey, what's
Come
up?
fuck him up. Get him, Rhodes. That's right. Get pissed off. I
this
hate
is what I was waiting for Cody to
get him.
get. 1, 2, 3.
What is he wearing? I don't mind
Uh,
the sweat jacket, but the pants and the I still like that move. I don't care what
He
nobody
looked
says.
like he looked like
those
Emilio
are sweat.
Estevez and the
He's
Mighty
wearing
Ducks.
those are
Yeah, that's what I
sweatpants.
was about to say. He looked like he coaching
Cody's
the
wearing
kids hockey team.
Cody's wearing sweatpants. Yeah.
They're like Coach Bombay from was it Team USA? Coach
Yeah,
Bombay.
yeah. Gordon Bombay, Team USA. I don't give a damn. That's still one of my favorite movies growing up. I used to watch that in Rookie of the Year all the time.
That's what I'm talking about. Get fucking mad, Cody, and stay mad.
Yeah,
Stay fucking mad.
take them. Okay, he's got the mic. I want him to bitch slap somebody with it because
Oh my God. We just got I think we just got our Money in the Bank main event.
yeah, I want my title back, bitch.
Nah, it's a tag team match. Cody and Jay versus Cena and Logan.
They cut that shit off immediately. Nigga
Yeah,
said money in the book. And they cut off the
I
show.
told, I told you they don't go over.
I'm still watching. Yeah, it's NBC. They don't mess around.
Is that money in the
Yeah, that was it. It's like, nope, time's up.
Yeah, the
Well,
show's over.
you know what's funny? People forget NBC is one of the big three, the actual big three. Screw the hip hop term. It
It's
was
all
NBC,
good.
ABC, and CBS.
It's all good, Bailey. I appreciate that. Like, if anything, they might have to. Do they have the playlist already there, like on the side when it comes to related videos? They might have the playlist on the side on the right hand corner. But yeah, I'm glad Cody is fucking pissed. Thank goodness, and stay pissed.
Yeah.
Right now, he
Yeah.
should be angry. This dude done kicked you in the dick enough times.
And on top of that, you let that damn Travis Scott hit me.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you may have got your lick back, but I think that shit was super duper light.
Yeah.
I'll say this about Saturday Night's main event as a whole. It wasn't a bad show. I won't say it was a bad show. You know, it was watchable. To sit there and say, "Oh, this show sucks," I won't go that far.
Yeah,
Yeah, it,
it wasn't dazzling, but it was, it was a good watch. It wasn't a great watch, but it was a good watch. None
yeah.
of the matches were blatantly boring.
Like I said, the only thing that was really stood out was Bronson Reed coming back.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it wasn't nothing to write home about, but it was there.
Yeah, it had moments. It
Yeah,
definitely had moments. You could be like, okay, that was a good moment. Like I said, I don't agree why Bronson Reed came back. Like the reason he came back, I don't agree with that, but I definitely do love that Bronson Reed is back. I just think that this is another dude getting stifled. He doesn't need to be him or Braun Breaker. Does not need to be on Seth Rollins. Like this dude, they're getting stifled. They need to be, moving on in their career, especially Braun Breaker. But we had no choices but to see where this goes. Hopefully, we get a name for this faction on Monday. Hopefully, they
you
give
would
us
hope.
something to sink our teeth into. Like what's this dude? No, what's this dude? What's the plan? Yeah,
No,
this
they
dude is
got
gonna go to the World Heavyweight Championship. Is this
no.
dude Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed? Are they gonna go after the tag team championships? Where we going with this?
They're gonna call themselves the Pride.
Oh my god!
Right.
Hold on, did they try to do that shit with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits?
Yeah,
It even worked with them.
The problem with calling yourselves the Pride, besides the fact that that's horrible, is that that's a comic book. Like there was a comic group called the Pride in Marvel Comics. That's what they were, the parents of the Runaways, which they're a bunch of villains and all this other crazy crap. In other words, why? Stop stealing from cartoons and stuff.
oh, man.
That's where the Legion of Doom came from. Just from the Super Friends.
What's that look right there, Ballet? But yeah, that's what I would do. Like more than likely, when I go back to this upload of TKO, I'm gonna give you a wrench, and then you'll be able to post your match of the day or match of the week, night, whatever the fuck part of the day it is.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's the playlist right there. Cool. Yeah, Ballet, I just posted the playlist for the Juggernaut album. It's right here on YouTube. So all you gotta do is click it and bam, it goes straight to it, B. A lot of people is liking the Juggernaut album, so make sure y'all check that shit out. That shit fuego.
Well, you do have bars, euphoria bars, upon those bars.
Appreciate it, my guy.
I like doing critical reviews in the lamest way possible. I apologize. Even though you know I can spit.
You got music? I didn't know you had music.
Well, I used to rap in a metal band. Some of it's actually on YouTube. It's under a group called Ill Patience with a Z
Ooh,
instead
ill
of an
pace.
S. Yeah, we did a few shows, played the House of Blues out here, played the Galleon of Juggalos, weird stuff like that.
Oh, you a juggalo?
No, I'm everything, bro. I grew up on. I grew and my mom, like, well, my mom, she didn't just play R&B and hip hop. Because I had a young mom, she also played a lot of metal and stuff.
Mm.
So I grew to like everything. I don't really like to put myself into any particular group. That's why my rap style was so weird.
Yeah, Ballet. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm everywhere. It's really not hard to find me.
Yeah, man. Speaking of albums, I've got a new project dropping in July. So be on the lookout for that.
You
What do
already
you
know.
go by?
I just go by T. Howard. It's real simple.
Oh, okay. See, like my name here that's my stage name. That's how you can find me anywhere. But except for when I was in Ill Patience, that was my name, but it was never put on the Ill Patience brand.
I like that
Yeah.
in ill patience. Given the fact my name's Illa All the Sandman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
I
that's what it
like
meant.
it.
Ill Patience was like, we were different types of sickness.
I could dig it.
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, my new project drops July 14th. Afro and B.
Nice.
And why you call Afro and B again?
R&B songs on Afro beats.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
All right.
And I'm dropping a new music video, so just to put something out there for y'all. June
Ooh,
2nd. June 2nd.
Parental discretionary. Was it parental advisory is advised? What it says? Yeah,
parental discretion is advised.
parental discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Because you be having them chicks lit up in there.
And no, I'm not an escort, so don't ask. God,
Wait,
nah,
Yo,
for
wait.
remember
real.
I
Even if
played
you
that
were, what's
video?
wrong with that? I got
I
nothing
played this
against
Nah,
it.
new
for real.
video. I played this
Nah,
new
for
video like
real.
months ago, and niggas was like, "Yo, you sure you can play this shit, Sam, man?"
Nah,
Go to
listen.
fountain.
Ah, man, listen. You have no idea how many motherfuckers be thinking I'm an escort service. I'm like, bro, I do music. If you want to book them for shit, you have to hit them up. I can't
Well,
pat. I'm not about to pass her to you crazy fucking weirdos.
well, hell, The Godfather, like all of those were like, local. They were local strippers.
Yeah, but I'm not a hoe train, my nigga. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
Good lord.
you know what I loved about The Godfather though? When he first come to the ring and he'd be like, "Now we can sit here and fight and tussle, or I can offer you one of my hoes."
Yeah, right.
You know what to do though. What's going on, sir? I see you as big man, huh? Don't worry, you be all right.
Man, that whole train gimmick would be so canceled this year
Right?
around this time. Like, how do you make the Godfather politically correct in this era?
I can offer you one of my fine ladies of the evening.
I don't
Jeez.
play playing tonight. I'm playing something else tonight. I'm gonna play some Red Dead tonight. Take it a little easy. And then I gotta season some more food.
Mm.
So I'm pulling out the grill tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little grilling tomorrow. It's been a long time.
Right, right.
I miss
Y'all
some.
making me want to do music again.
Hell
All I
yeah,
do is
man! Music
freestyle.
is music is therapeutic, man. I love doing my music. I'm working on a new project now. As a matter of fact, I think it might end up being the Silverback of Rap Part 4. Let's see
Uh,
what happens.
I need to build it. Like I never had a producer. Like every time I did it, I paid for my studio time and that was it. Like don't hear it. It's like I be freestyling when I'm streaming too. That's it. That's it.
Okay, I get a lot. I suck at freestyling. Like I'm more of a song maker.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. In
Like
fact, I
I'm real with
appreciate
that
song
shit.
makers.
Cause some a lot of motherfuckers will be like, oh what, da, 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 da. And then when motherfuckers be like, yo, spit some shit, spit a freestyle. Yo, I'm not really feeling it right now. I let
Yeah,
motherfuckers know, like, I suck at freestyles. like sometimes I might feel it, pause, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I love making songs. That's my thing. I like to sit down, write, get the vibe of a beat, and
yeah.
write a song.
Right.
Feel like get the subject matter down and then see if it matches in with the rest of the album. And that's always the tricky part when you are working on a project is getting all of it to line up. Because
Yeah.
that song might be
Yeah.
dope, but it might not be good for that project.
Yeah.
Getting love on the Facebook side. What's going on, Facebook? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all y'all from tapping in from Facebook, from X. Make sure you follow us on X also, B, when it comes to other wrestling content from the
Oh, you're
Council
on
Roundtable.
you're on that spot too, huh? No,
Yeah, I'm
I
on
can't
X also. Yep. We on
not
X.
that's like my window. I keep it closed.
Like I don't be on X like too much. Like I'll post here and there, like to keep it updated and refreshed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll comment here and there. And just to let motherfuckers know that we all over the place.
Yeah.
But
I feel that.
my primary home is Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah. Mm.
Next
So
next week,
tomorrow
yeah,
is
next week we could definitely see what's good with all that. Matter of fact, I don't know, because I might be busy next week. As a matter of fact, next weekend I might be a little busy. So I'll keep you posted though. Ballet is laughing at what you said, Anubis.
oh
You looking for a track ready to drop this album? Man, look, do what y'all do. That goes to everybody, B. You see TKO stay in the studio, coming out with tracks, coming out with videos with scantily clad women, like how CB Richards used to say.
Man, man,
We
right,
out here,
man,
we out here cooking. Nobody's stopping y'all. Go out there and do what you do, B. No matter who you are.
man, right to censor would hate me for sure.
Ah, that's the other thing that I stopped. Like, man, when I used to really do it, I used to just be a foul mouth psychotic individual. But I grew up on Brother Lynch Hung. What are you gonna do?
Hmm. Is that's horrorcore, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I never really heard nothing from him or them. I just
but
always heard
it's
the
just one
name.
guy, Brother Lynch. Then there was Tech Nine. Now the other one, that's my hero.
Okay.
Yeah, did a show with him. That was fun.
But anyways, let me get up out of here. Quick little quick little short, not even short, but 2 hours. We did what we did. Covered Saturday night's main event. Like I said, pretty decent show. Nothing too crazy. It wasn't trash either. I wouldn't even say it was mid. It was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
double or nothing.
TKO has said, he got music on the way. He got a video on the way. When it comes to Afro and B, right?
Yes, sir.
Afro and B. Like I was saying from before, got content earlier today. My dude Blaze had a request to play Mortal Kombat XL or play Mortal Kombat XL earlier today. We had some Capcom Fine Collection yesterday night, and we also did an episode of Council Roundtable that Friday evening or yesterday evening, I should say. Covered up this week in wrestling and all that fly shit. Make sure you check out all that content. And tomorrow I might pull up the Tati, might or might not, but more than likely I will. We'll see what happens. And
Yeah, we got double or nothing tomorrow. Yeah,
yeah, exactly, right. But it depends because I'm gonna be grilling and all that shit. So
yeah,
that should that should
yeah, I
make him
might
motherfucker
be,
tired.
yeah, I might be bit. I'm gonna see if I can see it, but I might have a show tomorrow. I don't know for sure, but we'll see.
Or you got a show coming up tomorrow?
Cash, knock it off.
Yeah, somebody wants me to be featured on their set, so
Go ahead, do that. Hell yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah, and you know how we give it up. Normal schedule programming every Tuesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna do what we do when it comes to that, of course.
yes,
And
sir.
yeah, enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get some good grill food, make sure that shit is seasoned to perfection with that good the charbroil grill on there. The barbecue smelling all sweet and tasty and succulent.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Make sure you don't drink and drive. Don't be a twerp. Stay alive.
Yara
And
mean.
yeah, know what I mean? And thanks for the new subs, B. On the road to 900. Let's keep working.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Peace go out to Anubis. Peace go out to TKO, Ballet, Henny God. You know what I'm saying? My dude Blaze, Josh. Josh, man, you missed a concerto. You won the concerto yesterday. Look what happened. Like this dude, Damian Priest, called Drew McIntyre with a concerto. Concerto. Make sure you check that shit out when you get the chance. Yeah, B. Peace and love to all y'all, B. Toe for all that. Y'all already know who y'all are. About to get up out of here. Let me play a little. Since y'all like that shit so much, I'm gonna play that track again. Cause y'all did say y'all like that track. I'm gonna play it again. You wanna say something, honey? Bye. I know it's taking me a minute for me to. Okay, here we go right here. Peace out, motherfucker. Damn.
Over my damn wallet, a butterfly flew out. The hell? Ridiculous. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips, don't gotta pay bills, gotta get that bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket, spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips, don't gotta pay bills, gotta get that bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket, spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. Woke up broke as fuck, thinking about the money bags, wanna get the fast money on the daily task. Nothing in the fridge, so I'm thinking about the money heist. You get left, cause my pockets ain't looking right. Looking in my fridge, baking soda and a broke light. Just hold tight, the plan will mold right. Got that caper applied on rich neighbors. Might as well pray to Yahweh to Savior. Rubbing on my belly, I'm hungry and ready. Fast for the cash like Michael Andretti. No matter what, I chase those bucks. My car don't got money, credit smudge. Jobs always bother me, gotta win the lottery. When I leave the country, please don't bother me. Hard time, my pride's in the archives. Been in poverty for a long time. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips, don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket, spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips, don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket, spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. Dollar per word, my learning curve. Fuck off, you lame birds, my trap is absurd. Pocket watcher got you plotting on the opposition. The only thing holding you back is prison. Getting fired from job, time is running out. Gotta pay the light bill, Con Ed bugging out. It's imperative, that's how I gotta live. I'm broke, don't even ask for a cig. Gotta borrow money to pay what I owe. Hurricane Sandy gave us a blow. After that, COVID swallowed the world whole. Couldn't go nowhere, stay in your home. Every day I paper chase, you know what I ate. For breakfast, success on my dinner plate. Delicious. When I gotta raise, here comes inflation. Fucking hate it, I'm losing my patience. Feel the explosion, burn from fire. I'ma lose it when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a